Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Waiting for this. Sometimes it's a bit like waiting for a self-tape when you're invited on a We audition. You're sitting there waiting. This is day three. Day three. Thanks for being here. If you're watching this live and it's Saturday, thank you for being here. That is amazing to be here on a Saturday, and I appreciate that a lot. And I hope it really makes a big difference for you. So hi, everyone. Hiya, Raymond. Hiya. Nice to see you, Jamie. Nice to see you. Hi. Nice to see you, Kevin. Hi. Nice to see you all. Rhiannon, back again. Thank you for being here. Thanks for everyone who emailed me and for all of your feedback, and also for those who got in contact about being a accountability partner. Well done. Stick with it. Jaren has a beautiful, clean house. Well done. I won't share those things again. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that if that's something you didn't want to do. But I'm going to go through the last section of the journal. So this top bit here today, I'm going to go through this together. And then we're going to go through the whole journal together, talk a little bit about branding. And then maybe later in the week, starting tomorrow, I'm going to invite some of you guys in. If you'd like to come in and talk a little bit about what you're doing, maybe say what you're planning to do or what you have done or what you are aiming to achieve. If you'd like to do that, then I'd like to share that with everyone. You don't have to do that, but if you'd like to, that'd be great. So we're going to start off with the very top. Now, this is what I do normally. Now, I haven't talked about this before, just because it's just easier to go straight into it. But introduce yourself in one sentence. Now, this is something that I try and do regularly. If you're out social networking, if you're at a real party, which I'm not doing so much nowadays, you might say, hi, I'm Richard, I'm an actor. You might say, hi. At the moment, for the last few years, I've been saying, hi, I'm Richard. I'm part of a company called We Audition. I'm a co-founder of We Audition. It's a video chat, auditions, and reader online website. That's how I introduce myself into a lot of social situations. What do you do? What do you want to do? It might be that you say, hi, I'm a waiter, but actually, you're an actor. You might want to say, hi, I'm an actor. Very easy to do in LA, very difficult to do in other parts of the world, because sometimes you say I'm an actor. Oh, what have I seen you in? We all get it. We all get it. How do you introduce yourself? How do you introduce yourself? You might be a genre of actor. You might be a type of actor. You might be a screen actor. You might be. How do you introduce yourself? So write that down. What we're going to do is we're going to write this down every day, and then it will become part of ourselves. So it's what you aspire to be, what you should be viewed as by other people. It doesn't matter what you're doing now. It doesn't really matter what you say. Anything is good. But it's what you kind of identify as. So you introduce yourself in one sentence. Not your whole life story, not your biography. So I would introduce myself. Hi, I'm Richard. I'm an actor. I'm a co-founder of WeAudition.com. And that might introduce another way that people can ask, oh, what's We Audition? Oh, well, it's a online audition service where people can get, it's the start of a sentence. So, hi, I'm an actor. Or if you're on here as a business person, hi, I'm an owner of a business that does this. Or hi, what do you do? So this is an introduce yourself thing. And it makes, when you go out into the real world, a little bit easier. When you go to social situations, it makes it a little bit easier because you have ingrained that in your body. So I try and write that down every day, because otherwise it becomes quite difficult. And we don't want to be going out saying, I'm kind of an actor, but I'm kind of not working at the moment. That's not for us. You're an actor. Sell your brand right there. At the top also, I've got the day of the week and the plan. I haven't mentioned this before because this works really if you do a run. So your day of the week, that's just so it works very well now, just so you can sort of orientate yourself into the world. I normally write that in there just to make sure I know. I sometimes put the day and the date in there as well, just so I know. And it's especially good if I am doing a run of things. Now, some people call them sprints. It's something we do in software sometimes when we're making We Audition. We'll say, right, we've got 10 days to do this thing. We've got 10 days to do this task. Now, on Monday or Tuesday, we're going to do this. We're going to do a sprint. We're going to say we're on day one of a sprint. So that's what we do at the top bit. So this bit at the top here, we haven't used it yet. So that would be, I'm on day one of 5, day 1 of 6, whatever you say, is a mini sprint. And when you're doing this every day, it just goes on and on and on and on. So this is really designed to give you focus. Now, at the moment, we're on day 3 of a 30-day sprint. So we could write that in there, but we're going to do a mini sprint within that. So we'll leave that there for the moment. And up at the top here, I mentioned it before, but 6 minutes. Normally, this is 5-6 minutes. You should be doing this at the beginning of your day. Done. That is the idea. This isn't supposed to take all day. I know it's taking a bit longer when we're talking about it, but that's because I'm talking about it. I'll get on. I am grateful for. What are you grateful for today? What are you grateful for? Pop that down. 3 things. I'm going to share a little bit about what I'm writing down as well. You don't need to do this. You don't need to share it with your partner. You don't need to share it with anyone. You could shred this. I shred these regularly. So I'm grateful for my wife, my family. I'm grateful for Darren and his commitment to We Audition. And I'm grateful for our We Audition community. Our pro members are amazing, and I'm astounded every single day the amount of love and help that you all give each other. So anyway, that is what I'm grateful for, and I write that down regularly. I try not to write the same thing down every day, but those things come around a lot. I am. What are you? I am. I'm happy. I'm an actor. I am great at something. I am a great performer, a great friend, a great mother, a great father, a great brother. Hi, Justin. Hi, Taylor. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being on a Saturday as well, because, you know, I know some people have other jobs and it's a difficult time, but appreciate you being here. So I am 3 things. Write down 3 things. I am, fill in the blank. Are we there? Great. Hi, Victoria. Hi, Cara. Thanks for being here. I deserve. Write down what you deserve. And you do deserve it. Write down what you deserve. You deserve to get this next role. You deserve to be called in for something. You deserve to have a project that you made recognized. You deserve to have social media followers. You have, maybe you want more. That's your aim. You deserve that. You deserve that. Write down what you deserve. 3 things. Great. You do deserve that. I accept. Write down some things that you accept. This isn't meant to be the negative. This is meant to be things that you accept. The world is not quite perfect right now. Maybe that's something you accept. Maybe something didn't go so well. Maybe you didn't get booked for a role. Maybe you were on standby. Actually, I did a standby last week for a role, a COVID standby. First thing, I just had to turn up and wait, and it happens, you know. That was nice to be asked, but I accept that. Pop down 3 things that you accept, or maybe 1 thing that you accept, and then we let it go. So it's 2 things we do. We accept it. Done. We're not going to dwell on that. We're not going to let it wreck our life. We're not going to let it wreck our day. We've done that. Right. Personal actor brand. We're going to talk a little bit more about this. Your personal actor brand. Write down what that is. I'm going to go into a little bit more about that. Okay, what is? We say sometimes, Darren says, are you the low budget version of something? Now, of course you're you. Of course you're you. But some might say I would be a low budget Hugh Jackman. People have said that. That doesn't mean to say I'm trying to copy Hugh Jackman. Doesn't mean to say anything to do it. But what are you? Are you a low budget something? Maybe you're the more budget of someone. Of course you're you. But this sometimes helps us to frame our brand. So are you, you know, like someone who's outwardly successful that you might like to aspire to be a bit more like? Are you a version of someone else? Doesn't mean to say you're copying them. We don't do that. But, you know, are you that? Do your headshots reflect that? In your personal actor brand, Write down the style of headshots. Do they reflect that same brand? Pop that down. Pop that down. There's a little bit of room there. We can pop this in here. We're looking at our personal actor brand. Just write down. Do I need to maybe look at my headshots? Do they reflect that actor brand that I'm thinking of? If you're not sure what your actor brand is, maybe you need to think about the sort of genre that you might like to be acting in. This isn't the stuff that you're hired for. This is the stuff that you would aspire to be hired for. So do you aspire to be hired to do some more horror film? Do you aspire to do some more romantic comedy? Are you the funny guy? Or what do you aspire to put out into the world to casting directors? Because thing is becoming more and more narrowed, and people are putting people in boxes a little bit. There is chance to expand out of that, but it's a good exercise to put your brand down. What genre are you working in? A film, TV, theatre, commercials? Maybe you want to do all of those. Great, but there's some sort of genre that goes across all of those. Are you creepy guy? Are you funny guy? Or are you cute girl? Or are you clever girl? These are outward brands that we can put out there. Now, it's not you. This is your brand of your actor personality. Or if you're doing a business, it's your business brand. And then also maybe have a look on Scriptorama at some of those things, because if there's if you get a chance, maybe go on somewhere like Scriptorama or have a look at some scripts at some of those brands, genres of films that you might be right for, or TV shows. Right, we're going to move on. Yesterday, something great that happened was, what happened great yesterday for you? There was something great that happened yesterday. What happened that was great yesterday? Victoria, what was great for you? Dottie, what was great for you yesterday? What was great yesterday? There must have been something. Hi, Louise. Pop that down. Yesterday, you said you'd do something. What was it? Did you do it? What did you say you do yesterday? Pop that down. We're trying to create a little chain here. What did you do yesterday? What are you going to do today? Today, you're going to do one thing. This isn't your task down below. This is, today I'm going to do this one thing. Is it I'm not going to smoke today? Is it I'm not going to drink today? Is it I'm going to start writing my film today? What are you going to do? What are you going to do today? And today is going to be great. Why is it going to be great? Today is going to be great. Why is today going to be great? Pop that down in the next box. Today will be great because Floriana, that's amazing. That is great. A big English writer asked me to help him with a self-tape. That's great. And that can happen on We Audition, but helping other people makes you feel good. Tomorrow, I will. What are you going to do tomorrow that you can't do today? What are you going to do tomorrow? Now, you might have your daily actor journal from yesterday. Have a look at that. What did you say that you do tomorrow? Yesterday. That should be what you're doing today. Create a chain. Create a chain. This works really, really well if you're doing the same thing regularly. If you're saying you're going to write something, you're going to write your own project. Tomorrow, I'm going to write more script. Today, I'm going to start my script. And then tomorrow, yeah, I said I continue writing the script. This creates a chain. So that's get that going, get that chain going. Right, now we're going to visualize completing your ideal job, being booked on your ideal job, turning up on set, completing your goal. Let's have a little think about that. Does that feel good? Imagine accepting that award if that's what you're into. Imagine if you're writing a film and it's accepted into a film festival, or you're making something and it gets 1,000 views on YouTube, or you're putting something out there. How does that feel? Tick that box. We've done that. We want to do that every day. Tick that box. That feels great, right? That is brilliant. During the day today, do something that makes someone else feel special. Come back to this. Tick that box. For do one thing that makes someone else feel special. Do that. Come back and tick that box for do one thing that makes someone feel special. Right, have you got one important task to do today? Have you got one thing that you really, really want to do? This is a work thing. I know it's a Saturday if you're watching this live. If you're picking up, this might be a work day. Have you got something really, really important? Pop that in the box. One thing. This isn't a to-do list. This isn't a 10 thing to do. This is a one thing that's important. Some people say that you should do that one important thing first thing in the morning because it gets you going. That's something that you should do. Maybe after this. Yeah. Rhiannon, great. You're going to learn a speech. Yeah, great. Maybe that's something you start straight after this. What's that one important task? If you do nothing else, that is the important thing that you do today. Pop a couple of other tasks in there as well that you need to do today. There might be things you want to achieve. These need to be attainable goals, not get fit. No. Do 20 push-ups. Yes. Not write a script. Good thing. Write 5 pages of a script. Write 1 character outline of a script. Not make a new show reel. No. What you want to do is write a short film for my show reel. Write a scene that I can do for my show. Attainable goal for today. Write those down. Right. Last thing, we've got these things on the right-hand side. Exercise, read a script with someone, improve memory, work on an accent, and a maximum of 5-minute stints on social media. You might do more than one of those. Set your timer when you do your social media. Don't browse endlessly. We want to be positively putting out there. Now, just on that last note, we talked about brand earlier. Have a little word with yourself about your own brand on your own social media. Is your social media putting out what you want your brand to be? Is it your personal social media? Is it your actor social media? Have a little word with yourself about how you're doing that. You might want to reposition that and make it more towards the brand that you put down at the front. Now, there's nothing wrong with having your own personal stuff. Lots of casting directors like that. The word is split on how best to do that. But if you have a personal brand, it's really good to show that through all of your different channels. So if you're showing it through your social media and your work, that is a really good way to do it. So people know and they can put you in a role. Because casting directors want to help us. They're nice people, they're normal people, they want to help us. So put that out to the world. So when you've defined that, put that into your social media. And then we want to be publishers on social media, not necessarily browsing other people's stuff, because the aim of this is to be more productive, to get more done for the day. I'm going to leave it there. I really appreciate you all being here. Thanks for being here, Caro. Thanks for being here, everyone. Really appreciate you all. I'm going to sign off now, and I will see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Put this by your bed for tonight, and we'll do this bottom bit. See you tomorrow. Thanks for being here, everyone. Thank you.